Hello, welcome. So it's gonna be something a little bit different today. I bought a capture card, so I just want to try and test it out. During lockdown, my best friend has become The Sims 4. I'm not ashamed of it, I embrace it. I'm trying to fill up Newcrest, so my goal was to make a family in every single lot of Newcrest with its own vibe, with its own different sort of style to the house. I filled up most of them, there's still 3 left as you can see. So what I'm going to do, we'll start up at the top and then work our way back down. So this was the first one I built here, which is the Sacco residence. Okay, so here we have the first one that I built, which I think I built this last year around March. This was like when we first went into lockdown. So I'll show you the characters first of all. We have my housemate Jack, there he is. I thought I'd put everyone in their lockdown attire. So everyone is wearing, you know, pajamas and things like that. This was supposed to be me. I had much shorter hair back then. I think I'd just gone bald. And then we have Heather here, who is currently sitting on the sofa in her underwear with her eyes shut because, you know, reasons. So unless you've been to the People's Palace, you probably wouldn't recognise this or think anything of it. But I tried to make it as accurate to my apartment as possible. So here you can see we've got the kitchen with, you know, the bottles over there, loads of junk over there. These shelves are usually filled, but I forgot to fill them, so, you know, that's just that, really. A bit of mess, because, you know, we love a bit of mess. Frying pan, someone's cooking something and just left it there. Maybe Jack's gone in the other room while he's, like, put his toast on the frying pan for whatever reason. If you go through here, we've got the balcony area. We've got the hallway through here. Here we've got the bathroom, so you can see we've got all the lotions and potions on the side. Dirty sink, it's the realism. And then the shower looks nothing like the shower, but that was the closest one I had. I don't think I had any packs at this point. I had City Living and Dine Out, but that was it. Got the shelf full of crazy bits and bobs, all our clothes. And then if you go through here, we have Nathan's room. And yeah, so I was quite proud of this at the time. I enjoyed doing stuff to scale, so I just thought it was really a fun thing to do. Okay, what should I show you next? So this is the Gay family, and it will make sense once we go into it. So here we have the Gay home, which is, it's a hobbit hole. There's like a little hill, and then I sort of like made the whole house a roof and then put grass over the top of it to make it look like the home was built into like the hill. And this is the home of this young gentleman here, who is Frodo Baggins, and his husband Gandalf the Gay, who is currently not here at the moment, but you can see, hang on. So if I move myself, there you go. So there you can see Gandalf the Gay and Frodo Baggins. They're a homosexual couple. So this is the front entrance. You've got this nice little gate here. Come on through down to this door. Very Lord of the Rings, you know, very old English. You've got like the little coat hangery room, just a tiny little closety little room. And then you come in and you've got the main area, which is like the living room. They have no TV, obviously, because they're in Middle-earth. They don't have televisions. They just have a big chicken above their fireplace that they look at, I guess. Got a cute little kitchen. Nothing too crazy, because there's not a lot of room in here, you know. Some knives, a little barrel of beer for when they want to get a bit lit, you know. Nice rug, this little dining room, just for the two of them. They don't really have guests over. Little window here that leads out to the house my sister made. The bedroom is downstairs, so if we go down the ladder, you see they've got some nice artwork on there. Maybe Gandalf in his old age, he doesn't wizard anymore, he just sort of draws every now and then, you know, some nice nude paintings of Frodo. We've got some ancient scriptures over here, some book, maybe that's the book that Bilbo wrote. And then we got the bed and some lights. They like some fairy lights, you know, they're a cute couple. And look, even a map of Middle-earth. I mean, it's not Middle-earth, but I pretend it is. And they've got their nice little ensuite if you go through this door, and look at that. Lovely, gorgeous. Look at the material.
Look at the material.
You should be going home
You
anyway.
can be the judge of it.
I love this bath is everything. I feel like this would only fit in a home like this. I don't know when else you would use that bath. So there we are, that's that. That's the Lord of the Rings house. Okay, so this next house, I'm not really sure what my inspiration was for this one. I just wanted like a weird, different shape. Don't really know what shape I was going for, just like something unique, you know. No one lives in here at the moment, so this is just an empty lot. Yeah, I just thought it looked a bit strange. I was like, oh, that's quite an interesting shape. So if you go in, it's sort of like a retro style house. You've got like this old projector, and then you've got these nice retro cushions. Love that sofa. I can't remember what pack that is. That sofa. And then little tiny kitchen here. Nothing too major. Well, I wanted to go with all like creams and browns for like this long shaft area. The end of the house is all pink and purple sort of tones. Yeah, a little flamingo in the corner, nice comfy bed. And then you go up top and they've got like a little fountain on the end of the balcony area. And then you go back around into like the circular ball area of the house. It's a computer room with a little aquarium and some books. And a little bathroom here, which is quite nice. Just got some paintings, nice toilet. But yeah, no one lives here at the moment. You can only really fit 2 Sims in a house like this, but it's only a small lot, so I didn't really know what else to do with it. But I quite like this one, it's quite nice. Okay, so now we're moving on to the final house I'm going to show you in this area, which looks like a big cluster of trees, but I promise you it's pretty cool. Okay, so here we have the last house of this neighbourhood. It's a little bit tricky to show you this one because there's a lot of trees, but I wanted it to be like it was hidden in a forest. So I put it on this lot because it's sort of connected to this like pond area to the side. So I was like, oh, maybe it's just like a little grassy bit of land someone's bought with like a lake, and they've just built a little home on top of the lake. So I'll show you the garden first of all. Look how adorable this is. Like they've got a little campsite. I was like trying to play with terrain paint to make it look like they just had a fire. Some tents and chairs outside, little swing, some like overgrown plant area. There's these 2 little barbecue areas with pumpkins and benches, and like even the trees have lanterns on, so when it's night time this all glows up. Like look at that, the lamps everywhere. Come through here, you've got those. Oh, gorgeous. So the house is actually quite small. It's a big lot, but I've just made a really, really tiny house because I wanted the focus to be on the garden. You know, they're a sort of an outdoorsy family would live there, you know. On the balcony, you've got like this double fountain, and you look through, and there's 2 swans kissing, which is amazing. What the fuck am I doing? So you have the entrance here. It's quite cramped, but you've got like the little seating area. And they've got like a little retro TV because these people, they love the outdoors. They're not sitting at home watching TV. They're outside, you know, enjoying nature. Some cool little tree stuff because, you know, nature family, tree, what's it called? Tree canvases, tree windows. Look, there's even trees on the windows. They have a ladder to get upstairs, little bookshelf there. You go through this cramped little bit. I don't know if this is playable. I haven't tested it with Sims, but I think they could fit through that gap. You come through and they've just got like a really small little kitchen, quite cute. I love using this fridge. Reminds me of like a little cottage or something. And then you go upstairs, you got this little hallway, and you can go out onto the balcony, which has just like a couple of yoga mats and a plant, and you can go into this, which is the main bathroom. You know, all browns and creams everywhere, nothing too crazy. Then you have like the kids' bedroom, which is quite nice. I use like quite a few turquoisey sort of colours. Got a little computer and canopy, and then here you have the master bedroom where they've just got another little TV, some candles. I love this little wall decoration. Maybe it's like all the places they visited and they've taken photos and put them on their wall. A little mirror, and yeah, the house on top is made of straw as well. So I imagine like maybe they built this place themselves. I need to move some Sims in here. I think this would be good for like a gardening playthrough if you wanted to have a Sims aspiration be like the green thumb one. This would be a perfect place to do that. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next neighbourhood, which I haven't actually finished yet. There's still 3 lots, but I just got too excited and I just wanted to show it off. We'll start with this one. I don't know who the Madison family are or why they're in this building. I do not remember putting them in there.
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
But this was my friend Courtney's house, which I tried to make to scale. Okay, so here we are at what I've called the Beverly Hills Manor. I don't know who this queen is. Luna Madison, get in the bin. And who's here? Reese Madison. Sorry, mate. Don't know who you are. So my friend Courtney, she has a cardboard cutout of Danny DeVito in her window. For some reason in The Sims, they don't do Danny DeVito cardboard cutouts, so I just put a knight there. Not sure why they don't do that. I feel like I need to talk to someone who works at EA and tell them to put that in there, because it's a very important item. Yeah, I don't remember if this house is any good. I didn't have barely any packs when I made this. Like the bath, this does not look like a bathroom. I think I just made it all too big. This little window is accurate. Go through here. So this does kind of look like the space that Courtney lives in. You know, there's the little car under the coffee table. We love that. That actually exists. That's a real thing, a real item. The TV with the rose next to it. We love to see it. Little table there, the kitchen. Very spacious. This does kind of look like the garden area as well, like the balcony. Got like this little seating area and like a bunch of plants. Let's go upstairs to Courtney's room. I can't remember if I finished this house or not. So hallway, nothing special, just a hallway. So on the left is Courtney's room, which kind of accurate. So she has like fringe all over her wall. I actually have a pack that has fringe now, so I should add that. But instead I just put this weird wallpaper and it just looks stupid. Again, the room is too big. This is not the actual size of it, but we've got a little wardrobe here, and then the ensuite. Yeah, like it's fine, it's passable. It's not as accurate as it could be though. Some clothes, plants, mirror, and this is supposed to be a bathroom, but again, I haven't finished it. I don't think I finished this build really at all. This room is the spare room. Again, it's just too big, not much really in there. And this is her dad's office, which is quite accurate. We've got like the cars and the posters. And then upstairs, I don't think I did the upstairs because I didn't know what it looked like. Okay, I forgot I did do the upstairs. I don't know what's in the upstairs because this is her dad's room. So I just guessed. I imagine her dad had, you know, a pink bed and a car. What the fuck have I done? There's a gnome with a jacuzzi, an evil chair with a train behind it. He has a walk-in wardrobe, so I've got that right. And then in here, I just put a unicorn with a toilet seat. Yeah, I do not remember doing this, but that's that really. But that is, like, as the shape goes, the shape looks correct. There's supposed to be bushes out the front. None of the windows match. Yeah, this house was a bit of a flop. So the final house, which is actually the most recent one I've built, is the Mcdouche Family. And I love this house. I'm really excited. It doesn't look very good, but it's quite an exciting house. So let's get into it. So this is the house from the outside. The sort of idea for it was that every level was a different colour. So it goes red, then blue, then green, then yellow, and then the top is like all black. Oh, actually, who's it? Gandalf the Gay is here. There's Gandalf. He's come to visit. I'll show you the Sims that inhabit this house. This is Douchey Mcdouche. He wants to be a party animal, so he wants to throw loads of wild parties. And his housemate is Gonorrhea. Where's Gonorrhea? He is up here. He is a serial romancer, so he wants to sleep with as many people as possible. I imagine they're like two really rich boys that have like just finished university and they bought this really expensive house together and they just want to party and fuck loads of people. That is the premise of this playthrough. Fun playthrough. I had a little go on this. I've just been introducing Gonorrhea to like everyone in the town and flirting with absolutely everyone. But let's show you the house. So I'll show you the garden first of all. So the entrance is a bit basic because they're young boys. They don't really want to keep track of a garden and plant flowers. They've left their garden to be a bit unkempt. Everything's a bit overgrown. They've got a swing set that they bought. And then everything else is just a bit shit. I also just couldn't be bothered. I hate doing the gardens. It's like my least favourite part of building, so I usually just sort of leave them a bit shit. So here we have the first floor, which is the red floor. I just wanted to use these fences because they like glow up in the dark. So yeah, here we have the red room, the front door, you walk on through. They've got a massive television and like these sofas again, always using these sofas, I love them. Some trophies, you know, maybe he won strongest douchebag award or something. They've got a little desk in the corner. Mcdouche is just making a Facebook event, a basketball thing. So like, you know, you can tell like some douchey boys live here. Do you know what I mean? It's cool, but it's got a little bit of douche added to it, you know. So that's that room. To go upstairs, you have to exit through the front, go round the side, and then you have to walk up the stairs. All the stairs are on the outside, I believe, which is different. So you come on up to the blue area. Here we have the blue door with some like little plants hanging down. Come on through and you've got two bedrooms. So this is Gonorrhea's bedroom, I believe. Got TV on the wall, mirror. You know, this is like the turquoisey blue sort of colour. I think, I don't know my colours. But this is like that greeny blue colour. Come through here, they've got a tiny little balcony with just some plants in it, you know, nothing major. And then go through here, you got the ensuite, which is quite nice. It's kind of laid out like this. And then this here is Douchey Mcdouche's bedroom. His is a little bit smaller. I thought it was interesting to put the bed there so he can be like as close to the TV as possible. He's got his mirror, plant, some like his bowling ball, because you know, everyone owns a bowling ball, and of course you put it in the corner with your baseball bat because, you know, Sims. And then through here you've got his bathroom. The bathrooms are pretty much identical, but just different colours. But yeah. So yeah, that's their bedroom floor. And then you go round again outside, and then you go up to, this is my favourite floor. This is sort of like their creative space area. It's like a green, this is the green zone, so obviously there's plants everywhere. And you walk through, and as you can see, they've got like a little plant area. Come through here. This is a plant decorating station or something. And they've got like this big canvas, and then they've got another like little easel where they can do paintings and stuff. They're not creative Sims, so I don't really know why that's here. I didn't have them in mind when I built this place. I just wanted a floor that looked like this because I thought it'd be cute. Then you go through here, and then you go upstairs, and then this is the kitchen slash dining room area. Everything's all yellow. They didn't have a yellow fridge though, so I went with black. The windows, lots of windows everywhere here, so I just wanted it to be really light and spacious. Yeah, nice dining table, nice little study area, and then like another bathroom. So the toilet doesn't have a back to it, and the sink looks like this. It's a bit strange, but I've never used these items before, so I thought it'd be interesting. And if someone's walking past, they can see you poop, which is great, because why would you not want that? And then you come through here, and you go up to the top level, and this is like the party zone. However, so I built this on the roof, but when it rains, the karaoke machine breaks, and this DJ deck breaks, and the fridge breaks. So that's a bit of an issue. I don't really know what to do about that, and I can't fit a roof on top. And I also like it being open, so every time it rains, I just get them to fix it. I imagine they just do that every single time it rains. But yeah, that's the party frat boy sort of house. Really fun to make. It looks pretty ugly. Like, I don't like the look of it from afar, but it was fun to make. And I like that every level has a different sort of vibe to it. Okay, so I've just realised while editing this that the footage I've got is way too long. So I'm going to split it up into 2 halves. So if you want to see more, check out the second half of this video, which I'll upload at the end of this week. The second half is really interesting because it's got the mansions on it. So if you want to see those, I'm quite proud of those. So stay tuned for that. See you later.